Which social platform is right for my business? You really need to understand what each social platform is doing in order to find out whether it's right for your business or not. So let's go through the platforms. Facebook is the most popular. It has over 1 billion active users, predominantly female, but there's a heavy male presence right behind them. And the age range on that is around 18 to 49. I'll say sometimes I feel like there's an older audience on Facebook versus a younger audience. And Facebook is just a really unique platform. It's kind of like an all-in-one. People that are on Facebook are like really heavy on Facebook. And most people that have a Facebook check their Facebook every single day. I like Facebook for having it for groups. I do find trying to post on it, it's something that you would post on less often, maybe just once a day, and people kind of search for it to see it's just your profile. So YouTube, people are looking at YouTube more than they are TV, and people forget that YouTube is a social platform. It's a social searchable platform as well. People are coming to YouTube to search for something because YouTube is owned by Google. It also has 1 billion unique monthly users. You can target your audience, whether it be male or female. It just depends on who you're trying to reach. Age range 18 to 49. I will say there is a younger audience that starts kind of on YouTube, but you can reach tons of people on YouTube. It just depends whether you're going into entertainment, inspiration, or more educational content. And most people come to YouTube to search for something and find an answer to a problem that they're looking for or a question that maybe they have. Instagram. Love Instagram. Fastest growing, unique monthly users is over 600 million. I'm sure it's gonna hit the billion mark relatively sooner than later. Predominantly female based. Keep in mind Instagram is a visual platform, so if you're into photography or just take more behind the scenes photos, it's also more curated type of content. People really look for a visual appealing content on Instagram. It's talking with photos. Twitter has 317 million monthly users, predominantly male users. I will say it really depends on your audience and who you're targeting with your hashtags and building your brand around it. And it does depend on your niche when they're talking about male versus female. It's for people that are trying to get quick updates and talk. Some of these other platforms are more like mini blogging platforms, whereas Twitter is about events and what's happening right now. Whenever something's going on, the first place I go to find out what people are saying about it, if it's an event, is Twitter, because I know that it's quick and people are normally just snapping a quick photo or saying something very fast on Twitter, so you can kind of get to the point. And I believe they're actually expanding their characters here soon, so it's not just going to be, you'll be able to talk a little bit more. And most people that check Twitter, of course, are going to check their Twitter every day. Pinterest. 317 million users on Pinterest, predominantly female. Fairly even distribution in the age range between 18 to 64-year-olds. Pinterest has been used more as a really awesome shopping platform. It just depends how you position your business. People like to show off the things that they make, especially if they're crafty or cute, and you can target customers on there. So the other good thing that I've noticed about Pinterest is it is an awesome SEO platform, and it helps rank my YouTube videos or even things that I share. If it's been a quote that I've saved, you can find it when you search my name. So it's very important to also not discredit Pinterest when you're thinking about social platforms, and make sure that you also even just set up something on Pinterest so that you can save things, because it's also a really good place to find content. Even if you're not using it to promote your own content yet, it might be a place where you're getting content from others and you can start building a relationship, and it's very easy to do on Pinterest. LinkedIn is professional and business to business platform, and if you're in the professional field, it's a really good great place to put yourself out there. There's a lot of people that go on there searching for jobs, posting jobs, as well as the other social media platforms. But it's more of a professional-based platform, simply for the fact that it's just resume and very simple on the text. They have added video to the platform, so I'm experimenting with that. I just got a LinkedIn account. I've had a lot of people try to get me on there, so I'm finally on there. If you're on LinkedIn, I'll add my link in the bottom of this so we can start connecting. And for me, I really just share all of my content across my social media platforms. But LinkedIn, slightly male audience, it's still a very female presence on there, and so I wouldn't discredit that. There are a lot of money makers on LinkedIn, and remember that most people that are on LinkedIn are either looking for a job or have a job, so they have money to spend. It might be a great place to reach out to your audience. And the one thing I have noticed about LinkedIn is most people that are on LinkedIn are not typically as active on other social platforms. I would probably say that has to do with the professional aspect, because when I was in my professional gig, you couldn't always just post stuff online because they would monitor that. So LinkedIn's a little bit less risky, I think, for companies as far as what they expect people to post. This is kind of a funny explanation, I think, of social media. With Twitter, it's eating a donut. Facebook, I like donut. Instagram, here's a photo of me eating my donut. YouTube is gonna be watch me eating a donut. LinkedIn is my skills, including eating a donut. Pinterest, here's a donut recipe. And finally, Google Plus is a platform that I just wouldn't discredit it because YouTube owns Google, and Google is a very heavily searched engine, but I do think that it might just be a place for their employees. So it is funny to say I am a Google employee who eats donuts, because we're still not sure if anybody attends the Google Plus platform except Google employees, but it might work for SEO rankings, so wouldn't not do it. Snapchat, I am not big on Snapchat. I do have Snapchat. I think it's for a younger audience, so if you have a product or service you're trying to pitch to somebody under 25, they have added the ability to add links, so you can add like the swipe up functions and some things that you can lead people off of the platform now. It might be a place for you if you have a younger audience under 25. For me, it's just not something that I'm on heavily active now that Instagram has their Instagram stories and the disappearing photos after 24 hours. It kind of defeats the purpose of needing Snapchat, right? But I do have Snapchat spectacles, and I do love the filters, so I can't say I don't use Snapchat for the filters and then maybe use them on other platforms.
No, but I think it goes on my story.
They're free. Hopefully that explains social media and gives you a better idea of what your business is about and maybe what platform is best for your business. I'm Brandi of blogginbrandi.com, where you can find tons of free resources to help you brand your business. Don't forget to check out the description below, where I'm including all of my links to my social media guides, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. You can get more followers, learn how to get them to engage with you, and get your profile on point so that they'll want to follow you and engage with you. How do I actually get people to engage with me? Look the part if you want them to engage with you, right? I've included all of these checklists in the description below. Check them out, and I want to know, what questions do you have about social media? Leave those comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.